Fall 2021. Awesome. Oh, going to the moon.
Back from 1.0, back when the Warrior of Light was a lot younger, but doing a similar type of pose.
Yes, that is right. That is totally right. What a nice little touch.
And remember back to that.
Yeah, I can remember it in my mind when he was just like an archer.
And any sumo wrestlers for that melee DPS.
Oh, that's too funny.
Would be something different.
Yo. That is cool. Man, I am not the type to play healer classes like at all, but that looks so cool. I would be tempted. Like, come on. That's awesome. Sage. If we don't see more, like, so many new healers because of that, I'll be shocked. Man, that's a badass healing class.
So the first new job for Endwalker is Sage, sporting a unique.
Yo. Oh, that art. Oh my god, that looks good.
As you can see, the weapon.
There is a Dark Knight already, exactly.
Necromancers.
Yes, he's teasing. Because melee DPS, right? Yeah, like Death Knight, Dark Knight, you know? Obviously different title, but yeah, we'll see. See, since we're on the moon, I'm thinking Final Fantasy IV, Fuso Ya was kind of like a Sage type character. We're going to be something like Golbez was? I have no idea. You know, Lunarian or something? Who knows? Is this the last expansion? What?
So final end and finale, these are all keywords that allude to the ending of this 10-year saga of Hydaelyn and Zodiark.
Holy shit.
こちらですね、Q14 から続けてきて、僕が担当になってですね、2013年にレルムリボン、リリースさせていただきました。
Damn, we're at the end, man. Where do they go from here? That's the question.
そして今回次なる拡張パッケージ、
A new dawn.
ウォーカーによって、
Oh, where are we going to go after this? What are they going to do?
However, with Endwalker and 6.0, we plan on having the story complete itself by the end of the actual expansion 6.0.
Oh, damn. New start after that?
In patch 6.1,
yeah.
This will mark the beginning of an entirely new adventure separate from the Zodiark Hydaelyn saga.
Damn. I guess we got to go to Garlemald still, guys. Holy.
And then I've also seen some people thinking that Yoshipi is leaving the project at this point.
私は辞めません。そのままもうなんかほぼライフワークなので、お前もういいよと。
I want to assure everyone that I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the project. I look at Final Fantasy XIV as my life work, or at least until the president tells me to stop.
Dude, as you should. You took that game from fucking nothing to making it literally everything everyone wanted.
And I personally feel that I'm probably going to end up being with Final Fantasy XIV for my whole life.
Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome.
みたいなの出るんですけど、辞めるときはちゃんと言いますし、辞める気はないので大丈夫です。はい。
Every now and then I do hear a lot of rumors about people thinking that I might quit and leave the project. If I will leave the project, I will make sure I let you all know. But for now, I feel that this is my life work and I have no plans on leaving.
That's amazing. Amazing.
People are telling me that I should continue this even after I die. Necromancer? Necromancer?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the actual content of this story.
第一世界へ皆さん行き、運命の反逆者として まあ滅びの運命から運命を変えてですね、今新たな未来へ
Damn. Oh, I got goosebumps from this man. Holy.
太古に起きた終末とはまあ何だったのかとか。
So, your journey up until now has taken you to another world, the first, where you became the warrior of darkness and averted the destruction of the star. And it was there that you learned of the final days, these calamitous events that gave birth to Zodiark and Hydaelyn.
Yeah.
まあゾディアーク、そしてハイデリンとは今どうなってるのかとかね。全ての
We definitely still don't know everything about what was going on there, though.
光の戦士はついに惑星ハイデリンを離れ月へと向かっていただくことになります。
So, what is going on with Zodiark and what is going on with Hydaelyn? How does their story end? We'll learn all about that, as well as depart from Hydaelyn and move to the moon.
多くのですね人から受け取った思いを受け継いで光の戦士は
I knew we'd go to the moon eventually. We saw it way too much.
People across Hydaelyn are putting all of their hopes and dreams into the Warrior of Light to save them from this, and so this will be a journey that will take the Warrior of Light there to find out what's going on and to save the planet.
Awesome.
So a lot of questions have been answered up until now in our expansions, but there's still a lot of questions that are left to be answered.
Yeah. Yeah, what brought about the final days? The number one.
なぜ起きたのか。
So why? What brought about the final days?
Yeah.
ハイデリンとゾディアークと呼ばれている存在は今どうなっているのか。
What became of Hydaelyn and Zodiark, and what is happening with them now?
そしてガレマール帝国
Yeah, the Garlean Empire. What is up with that?
非常に強い軍事力でエオルゼアを支配していたガレマール帝国はどうなるのと。
And of course, you have the Garlean Empire, once a very, very powerful force across the whole realm. What has happened to them? What is their fate?
そして活動し始めたゼノスと
And Xenos and like Van Daniel, I think one's just crazy and one just wants to fight everybody, but maybe there's more to it.
What is their plot?
そしてですね月に行くのは
Wants to be found on the moon?
そもそも
Lunarians has to be.
ねあるのみたいな何あるの
And so all know we're going to the moon, but how are we going to get there? Is there any air on the moon?
Lunar whale.
What is on the moon?
Lunar whale, guys.
はいまあこれ
And as was the case with Shadowbringers, this story is not going to be a simple one. It's going to be a very complex and intricate story.
Yeah,
that will
Shadowbringers
bring lots of
was
surprises and
not a super simple story by
は
any
いで
means.
は、
Super
続いて
good.
6.0
Was this some of the artifact armors we got?
こちらですねレベル
Is that the Dark Knight? Holy shit.
まあ知ってたってみんな言う、ではですね
Yo.
現段階でお見せできるこちら
Where the hell is this?
どこだこれ、
Wonder where this is.
Yeah.
こちらの名前はですね、ラザハンという、
ラザハン
町になります。
And the name of this city will be.
該当する
Yeah, Razathan. I thought it was familiar. Yeah, so it is in Hydaelyn. I'm shocked Razathan is a visitable location.
There, see the ether right there? The town of Razathan inside it.
これまで登場してこなかった亜熱帯のようなね
I was thinking all the new areas were going to be on the moon.
楽しみにお待ちください。
The whole area has a very subtropical feel to it that is original to 6.0.
もう一個紹介していきましょうじゃあ。
Right? Let's take.
No, nothing wrong with that. I love that they're fleshing out the world even more.
なんかもう一転してなんだこれみたい
What could this place be? It's completely different
Yeah.
From Razathan.
な。こちら新しいフィールドの
It's like runes almost.
こうな
Name
り
of
ま
this
す
new field.
What?
帝国の首都のはずであるガレマルドがフィールドとして登場しますが、なんだか大変なことになってるっぽいですね。
The capital of the Garlean Empire, Garlemald.
What the hell?
Looks a little like it's broken down a bit.
こちらもですね、ちょっと見てみましょう、スクリーンショットね
So。let's take a look at a screenshot.
Yeah, it was getting messed up last we saw.
どんな国だったのかなと思いきや。
Well, shoot, there you go.
So we always thought the ones that you will be meeting in
Do
6.0
not remember these guys at all. Reminds me of that like blue elephant from Star Wars.
ありませんが、まあこんなやつとの出会いがあって
Yo,
And this is one of the things that will be waiting.
Final Fantasy X Anima, right?
ファイナルファンタジー10が好きだという方は
Yeah.
ちょっとわかるのかなと思うんです
So
が
if there are fans of Final Fantasy X out there, they might
Yeah,
recognize
totally.
This creature.
Yeah.
という偉業と
Memory still
出会うこと
works.
になりそうです。
Is Thanamar just burning to a crisp? Man, where are they going to go after this expansion is over? Especially if Garlemald's out of the picture too? Yo.
And this is another.
Oh, is this like probably Garlemald?
Sort of like a train, possibly.
Moon, who knows? I'm not trusting anything I see just like because of the misdirection this guy does all the time. Man, 2021 is just off, off the rails for new games.
We will be adding a special someone to join you as companion.
Interesting.
A lot of you have been waiting for this guy.
Oh! Fucking A, man. S9 is so cool.
No, he won't betray us. He won't betray us. Dragoons in Final Fantasy usually betray.
In 4 they did. Oh, finally. Ishgard getting a residential district.
Inspired by that work, there is the city wants to present a new housing
That's
area
awesome.
to
Awesome.
those that have worked hard for you to pay for, if you like.
Oh!
This, of course, this is not required.
There we go.
If you would like it.
The Lunar Whale in all its glory. Awesome.
Actually, this has already been completed, and so we have a video to show you. Take a
Oh,
look at it.
what? To me. Oh, the theme, man. Oh! Listen to that. Oh, 7. Holy shit. That's great. Man. Great job, guys. Great job.
Type of item.
Nice. Oh, we're getting all the Final Fantasy 4 minions. That's awesome. Rudia, Edge, Rosa. Oh! Oh, Final Fantasy 4? Oh, for those of you that don't know, this game made me a gamer. Near and dear to my heart. Okay, man, there was a lot there. So final thoughts, fucking sounds amazing. That expansion sounds absolutely incredible. So we got, location Thanavar. I'm shocked that we actually got anything on Hydaelyn. Just because obviously they showcased the moon right away. I thought we'd be there the entire time, kind of like the first shard. But no, love that we're going to the moon. And I've been thinking we've been going there for a while because we had like the Warriors of Darkness hanging around on there. The Asians have been walking around on the moon. So I'm just like, what is all this moon stuff? So awesome that we're going there. New job, the Sage looks amazing. Usually I'm not fond of healer classes. Think it looks freaking fantastic. Got that futuristic look to it. Yoshi is staying, and he what he's saying, kind of reminds me of One Piece's author, Eiichiro Oda, and he's just like he's given his life to One Piece. It's his life's work, and I love how Yoshi P is very much feeling the same way about 14. It's his baby, it's his life work. He'll stay on it for as long as he can, and I mean, if he keeps being successful like he is, why would they move him to anything else? Especially since 14 is such a moneymaker, right? So awesome that he's staying. I didn't even know people were speculating that he would leave, but it's awesome that, he is staying. So that just, gives me full faith in Final Fantasy 14 for years and years and years to come. And then we got the free PS5 upgrade. Awesome. I kind of figured that's what they were going to do anyway, but it's awesome. We got confirmation. Ishgard, we actually get, living quarters there now. I'm not huge into the housing, but I was just like, oh man, Ishgard, obviously we got the reconstruction project. But I'm like, oh, we don't get to live there? I always kind of like the gothic aesthetic, so we get to live there. Awesome. And then the frickin' Lunar Whale as an actual mount. You know, I'm getting that thing, you know, if to pay for it, I don't care. I want the lunar mount. Absolutely. And the music on it. Holy cow. No, awesome showcase. Can't friggin' wait, you know, to play 6.0. And you know, based off of how good the story was in Shadowbringers, and they were saying, you know, it's going to be a very complicated plot, but very rewarding, like Shadowbringers was. Sounds awesome. And all the bell and whistle improvements too sound good. You know, the number crunch, you know, makes sense or whatever. I was kind of wondering if they were going to do that eventually. But, you know, awesome. You know, super pleased with pretty much everything. And I can't wait to see the melee DPS class. You know, I just think Lunarian and Golbez or something like that. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, thanks for joining me for this Game Break, guys. I'll